Zeke, I relate to you so hard right now. What? No, I wish I was this pretty. Toro was embarrassed by that intro and jumped to his death. No, I was saying it because I never wear a jacket. I love the cold. Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Last time we covered Leftheria and Indal in our jaunt through Alrast a second time. And now, I only really started things in Tantal because it was more visually appealing and it wasn't in Indal or Temperantia. We're gonna cut away to a few things in Indal and Temperantia that I took care of, and then we'll join back up here in Tantal. See you in a moment. Nia! Oh my god! I didn't plan that, she was just standing there! Do you know where I'm standing right now? Of course, the entrance to the Ardanian Titan ship in the Indaline Praetorium. During this teeny window of time, if we open the map, we can see that, oh, wait, what? I have to actually be standing in it for it to count. During this brief window of time, you can access what is probably the most remote map in the game, the Ardanian battleship in Indaline Praetorium. It was given its own separate map and everything, it's there. You're never going to get any use out of it, but it's there. Now that we have access to Temperantia again, I've decided that Cosmos deserves to have her weapon. Why is it called the They changed the Zohar's name to the Regurgitator. This might be the biggest downgrade in canon I've ever seen.
Master Pond.
Because I complained about Iona being somewhat of a filler character and not having anything to do, many suggested that I talk to V again. Ugh! Hey. Iona's cheered up a bit now, I'd say. She was giving herself a hard time because she lost someone close and blamed herself for it, as she should. Nothing that bad has ever happened to me, though, so it's tough for me to understand. But I still feel like I've got to do everything I can to help her get over it. Eating loads of blossom custard together seems like a decent place to start. It's not much. I still wouldn't say it fleshes her out a lot. It's just something, and it's pretty much all you get for her. Vask. I hope your food isn't gonna wreak havoc on my cardiovascular system. Because of that business in Temperantia, the store is gonna be closed for a while. I was looking forward to this season as well. This makes me really hate Ardanians. What's the point of them, really? No use grumbling. Better spend this time training. If I don't prove myself to the head cook, I can say goodbye to my dreams of joining the court kitchens. Here's a strange quirk that would be good to know in this chapter for those wanting to do side quests again. I have Zenobia already 100%ed, yet her quest, despite it being possible to do now with Zeke in the party, won't spawn. That is, unless you go into the Merc group and you redo every single tier of Zenobia's enemy. It's not long, and your field skills are so high leveled at this point that you could probably knock out each of these in 4 minutes flat, but it's a good thing to be aware of, as not any other quest really functions like this. At some point or another in today's festivities, we're going to have a big battle, and I've decided that I'm gonna try to do this battle with whatever random blade we can pull on Zeke. Zeke hogging all the good blades for himself. Well, he's just that damn good, okay? I have good reason. Let's get to Awakening after I pop some luck onto him because the boy needs it, and I've had bad enough luck trying to pull blades with Morag. I don't need even worse luck. You need your third accessory slot. That's something else I can do. There are 4 remaining blades that we have not found yet, and of these 4, 2 are ridiculously overpowered and would be super fun to show off in a tough fight like the one we're doing today. 1, a lot of people think negatively of, but I think is quite good, and I would love nothing more than to show off a blade like that and what I think makes him good. And the 4th one is what I consider quite possibly the most forgettable blade in all of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, both in terms of character and abilities. We already have Godfrey, shut up, he's memorable and how bad he is. This is just a completely unmemorable blade to me. And I've been doing this enough years to know that that's the one I'm getting. I want to add a point that I think could be quite helpful. If you have Sever and Perdido and all of the base game blades, you have already hit a point where all boosters other than Compassion are useless to you. When I said that Compassion was by far the best booster for New Game Plus, that's how much it is so. So many of these new blades are either Earth or Electric Element. There are no other elements left for me to collect already. Just trying to be nice and spoiler-free, letting you know that you're probably using a lot of boosters that just aren't going to help you if you're not looking up lists. No. It's like Wii Sports. Oh, what? Excuse me!
The legendary Akkos, forever at your service. I have just the role for you.
He wrote me into one of his plays. Akkos! Akkos, the meanest son of a bitch this side of Torna. He is one of the two overpowered ones. Oh man, okay, yeah. I'll take you. I don't know if Zeke is the best option for you. Haven't been getting the best luck on the drivers. I'll take it.
That's my cue.
I know you don't like to brag, but you're a pretty big deal. It's important for us to work on your chart. All three of these blades are important for us to work on their charts, actually. Zeke's just got quite the entourage here. We approach Theoswar. That's what it says. At the main gate, we have a cutscene. Not what I was hoping for. I was actually hoping for the fact that, yes, there is a new bard at the main gate of Theoswar.
Hey,
I like getting new bards every year to replace my old one. My, you're awfully warm. I've been waiting for you. Yes, you, your tales, your adventures. Tell me of them now, friend. Well, Pandora's got a tale that we can chop off and give to you. Put to sweet music, your deeds shall live on in infamy throughout the ages. I'll throw in a little extra, too. 1 million! Nia? Nia? How much do you have? Okay, she has, wow, she has 279 more than what she needs. Oh, it's an Overdrive protocol, so we can freely buy these now. I don't personally need it. I only just now noticed that it tells you what you're getting right there at the top, and that's why I've sounded surprised every single time. I've never read that text up there. Nobody reads anymore. At least I noticed it now because I'd be kind of upset if I traded for one of those. You can get unlimited ones though. A lot of people have told me like, hey, you don't really give enough credit to the fact that you can release a maxed out 4-crown common blade and get an Overdrive protocol. That takes so long to do versus just buying them in New Game Plus. I prefer waiting on it because you don't need more than 6 Overdrive protocols until New Game Plus. Let's be real. Just awaken stuff on Zeke, give the guaranteed blades to Morag, you're fine. If you need more bonus experience, just use Driver Nia. You're not gonna use Driver Nia hardly at all going forward, so might as well put her to use by taking her back to your hotel room and taking things from her. I was strongly advised by many, get that eye out of here, I can't even look at it, to go into Theoskaldia Palace after taking off Morag's hat.
Look what I found.
What? It just materialized in her hand. Reminder in Theoscaldia Palace to not have a bubble in your throat.
Opening protocol engaged.
Break this lock. And get Poopy
If I
Cutie.
may.
Ether R&D Revolution.
We've been discovered. The next
Oh, the
wave has
Tantalese
arrived.
Knights ignore level. Even though I'm over double their level, they still challenge me to fights. I didn't get a tip for this, but I went to the Altar of Sealing to see what would happen, and it lets me do this. I'm curious what happens if I get up to 100 points a second time, even though I already have Herald in the party. Whoa, no way, far out. Who'd have thought this had been stashed away here? Wonder what's it for, I wonder. Nothing! It's like a Zeke comedy routine or something. I thought it would at least give me a legendary core crystal. Instead, I just threw away 100 black pomegranates for nothing.
We have not been
It's not
here
like I was even
before.
gonna use them on anything anyway. Shut up, I'm fine. So this is kind of sad. I wanted to vent about this a little bit. We've gotten Perdido, Sever, and Akkos. And Akkos is super rare. The exact 3 blades that I have found, we still can't further any of these blade storylines because they rely on me getting other blades that we don't have. The exact combination of 3, I think, is the only combination of 3 where I can't make any progress on any of their stories. It's kind of frustrating, to be honest. Oh, that precarious icicle. Just tap it with your pinky finger, Zeke. Thanks for being such a doll. I could probably go kill Ken one more time while we're in the area, so let's open up a few of our rare core crystals so that we're not wasting too many of them. I'm trying to do as many things possible in the game without having to farm once, but I don't think just kind of killing Ken one time while we're in the area is really all that demanding of my time or what I would consider grinding or farming or anything. I have yet to have to grind for any resources. I killed Relentless Arteron twice just to demonstrate how viable it was, but I feel like most players are just gonna kill him once anyway and maybe do it one more time for some resources. And then I think I killed Ken a second time because I wanted some Moon Matter chips for a specific purpose, but that's been it. Other than that, have not farmed for a single resource in the first 170 episodes of this thing. Nothing. Well, okay, to be fair, I did farm Nopon Stone for an hour so I could get costumes for New Game Plus, but that's all cosmetic stuff and not anything that you need. In fact, I've been dictating the order that I do things in so that I don't have to farm anything. I'm trying to see how possible it is to get through the game without doing any of that. Hey, Akkos! Stop hitting yourself! Stop hitting yourself! I've been waiting to say that one.
It didn't connect.
Furious!
Aw, listen to her yell in pain.
Looks like I won't even have to use the art my will.
Oh, this'll be good! This'll be good! An empty moment. We'll start with fire. Rex isn't even involved in his big battle with Jin. Okay.
Heavenly disrupt.
Oh, I was gonna topple you. It was gonna be funny. You have no sense of humor, Jin. What a game, what a game, what a game, what a game, what a game. It's what I said the first time that I reacted to this section of the game when I stepped out of the inn and all that stuff. What do we unlock?
I get more unstoppable each day.
That was it? Huh, I was using a lot of specials. I thought for sure we would have gotten a level with somebody.
We came a pretty long way, hey?
I'd have guessed, without you saying.
That's another good thing about New Game Plus, the character interactions that you get to see between characters that don't directly interact in the story. I can't say that I remember any time that Zeke interacted with Akkos, and that's a pretty fun pair-up. I was advised right after the fight with Jin to go to Clume Farm and talk to Dax, the Phonics. There you are. I don't know why.
Would you mind having a chat?
Have you heard of Cordell Village? It's a little village on the outskirts of Gormott. It's such a lovely place. The water's clean and the people are all so kind. There's a boy called Reese there who would always play with us. Is that so? I haven't been there in a while, actually. Oh, Breeze is doing well. Oh, he talks about the destroyed village those bandits razed. And that sounds like a perfect segue to go around and talk to all of the chapterly check-ins now that we are in a new chapter. Reese is here this time instead of just Pittman. I trust you are well. Me and my strange companion here would like to converse with you. Watch who you're calling strange, but yeah, we were wondering if you had anything to talk about. I never thought salvager training would be so tough. It's actually pretty scary. I feel like I'm gonna dread the driving part. You all right? Yeah, I'll be fine. It's not like we have anywhere else to go, and we promise to repay the kindness everyone's shown us. I'm still new to this, but I'll stick to it. I'll be a first-rate salvager someday. Just wait and see. Aww, all the kids are here. I don't see Pittman anywhere. I assume that he's off on duty or something during this chapter. Shows that he's starting to trust the kids more if he's leaving them alone. Yes! Edgar! After talking to the town elders, we've decided to erect a memorial statue for the people of Cordell. To honor those who lost our lives in the sudden attack and to grant them happiness in the next life. The bandits have already been shipped back to Mor Ardain and locked up, I hear. On that note, we've also been discussing the matter of enforcing security measures in Gormont. Though my wish would be that no driver of ill intent ever sets foot here again. Vask is nowhere to be found. And Noelle has nothing new to tell us. Finally, someone has something new to tell us! You may not, Chairman Banna was very devoted to his parents. Yes, he definitely had a big heart. He used to say he took after his father in that regard. I believe it. But I can't deny he was unhealthily attached to money. He should have known it would be his undoing. Meanwhile, look at me. Now I've used up all my savings. I'm unemployed and penniless. It's tough to find any work in Alva Cavendish when you're so used to our Gentum way of doing things. Should I head back? You'll find a place, and it's not where you think. My lord! My lord! I heard a rumor that the inventor of artificial blades lived in Torrigoth, so I went to pay him a visit. Unfortunately, I couldn't get him to tell me about any juicy secrets about artificial blades. I did get to see a bunch of the materials used to make them, though. Tetris Circle, Snake Joint, Black Ash, Delta Vessel, Rabbit Diode, Morvorb, Monotonic Coil, Fairy Tale Balboli, Arc Indicator. That was as much as I got to see, but I suspect the list goes on for at least 10 times that length. At any rate, I intend to visit Professor Tatazo again in the near future. I'll get those juicy secrets out of him yet. Man, the one person who actually got to hear the complete list doesn't even remember it. How sad for Tora. Hamoosh, over by Jarlin Wing Area number 1, has some hot lore. It's not easy to find silvery purry gems even around these parts. We've got a lot of ancient chalices, but they don't really have much in the way of technological merit. They're more like art pieces, really. These are, they're these great big pearly white vases, good for sticking flowers in. The only thing that bugs me about them is that they have lids attached to them for some reason. Incidentally, back when Senator Roderick was younger, I heard he filled up a whole ancient chalice with steam gel ice cream and scoffed the whole down the lot. Can you imagine? I'm actually a little jealous. It's about the only lore that exists about Senator Roderick other than he's an asshole, so it kind of stands out. That's everything in Temperantia and Tantal to take care of. Quite a meager section of the game, wouldn't you say? This whole stretch doesn't have a whole lot of new content in New Game Plus. So, what I'd like to do now... You didn't have any pouch items on. Akkos is a unique weapon class, the bow and a scythe? He's never wielded a scythe even once! This is just lazy out of not wanting to make a new weapon type and outright just basing it on something unrelated. It's based on the axe. I don't know, take his bow and arrow and base it on the ether cannon or something. Anyway, my disappointment aside that we can never carry a bow, I thought that archery was a pretty missing weapon-based combat type from this game that has all these different weapons in it. And prior to this update coming out, there was no such thing as clone weapons. We didn't know that they were just gonna be based on existing weapons and not wholly new classes, so I thought we'd be shooting his bow too. We all did. I don't get why they didn't put it in, just base it on the ether cannon or some crap. Do something. It's such a big letdown that we get Akkos in our party and we can't use his iconic bow and arrow. Remember when I said Perdita was my second biggest disappointment of the new Blades? Akkos was the first. But anyway, Akkos is a warrior healer, much like Crossette. Despite being officially classified as a healer, he does some pretty good damage. He has a permanent block rate of 10%, a permanent critical rate of 20%, can get his auto attack quite high, starting at 695, even at the lowest possible rank. He gives 10% physical defense, 35% ether defense, like a lot of healers do, and he gives a 15% ether mod, and he's got 3 Ox cores, so you know he's gonna be good. Due to the fact that he does his healing job so passively, you are free to just go all in on damage with him. In fact, I would say that that's possibly his greatest strength, even more so than the healing. Which is what I've done here. His field skills are Electric Mastery, to be expected, Agronomy, didn't take you to be a farmer, Akkos, and Keen Eye. His glasses being a field skill is clever. As mean as this guy is, and for all the crap he gives you over the course of the story, I gotta admit, you join the party in style, bud. Akkos likes staple food.
How wonderful.
Analyzing data. C-grade item.
And Litera board games?
As if you peered into my heart.
Analyzing data.
He does like playing games with people's lives, I suppose. That makes sense. His favorite item is the smoke-braised killifish. Do you have any idea how tiny a killifish is? Cooking one alone would be such a waste of time.
Ah, an encounter with the exquisite.
And his favorite item, here's the book that you knew he was gonna like.
This world still has its delights.
How perceptive you...
For pouch items, I suggest ignoring all that and going all in on Art Recharge, as his cooldown is even slower than that of a typical Great Axe.
Ascending slowly to greatness.
His skills are largely based on using specific pouch items, making him quite easy to raise up.
The learning never stops.
For what we're doing today, I'm giving Tora a gold Nopon mask as his third accessory, in addition to the Master Scope and the overclocking bangle. I like this setup occasionally for certain fights, and, well, I like it for the one that we're doing now. For this was such a meager time, the fight that I have planned is in the Land of Challenge. It's gonna be how we're seeing Mr. Overpowered Sexy Pants. Sexy glasses? I don't know. We're going to, at long last, be taking on some Dino nonsense in Dino Drama! I'm super glad that we're doing this fight, because Akkos is the kind of blade that I would want for this. He's Electric Element, which is the weakness of the Goliath Soros, and due to his passive healing and there being so many enemies summoned all the time, he's quite good for it. There we go, we got Topple, Transmigration activated there. That is a chance every time you attack to flip an enemy's defense into negative numbers, outright using it against them. Level 1 special. White Wave is a one-hit ether attack with a large radius on it and restores HP to the whole party when it hits. Comes out fast, great healing move, good for fusion combos, and even has a topple art on Zeke to further that. We need to focus on these enemies. The gold Nopon mask was there so the Tora would instantly get aggro from these. I'm gonna go into a chain attack and do some AoE attacks, as well as using Akkos' level 1 to instantly heal us. Or wait, did you have healing? Yes, you did. Okay, good, good. I said it a minute ago, but I forgot. I was like, wait a minute, did I say that or not? Da-da-da! Good. Overkill starting already. This is why chain attacks are good. I did not mean to activate Sever, but it's fine because I need to raise up his specials anyway. Good, good. Over 1 million damage from just one round. Electrifier Storm on Rex could be nice if you switch to Sever. Ultimate Aurora, sure. Largest damage multiplier possible out of Poppy Alpha. Now that's killing you in style. Boom! Akkos' second skill, Endless Cycle, will boost recharge for specials after canceling an art, making him more of a special spammer than an art spammer. Because of this, you can sort of forgive the fact that he doesn't really have the best specials or the best art recharge. It's just kind of a necessary thing for him. There we toppled him, okay. His level 2 special, that is Sacred Worm. High single target damage since Akkos is a healer and thus almost always at full health. Good one, Rex, come on! If you can just get up to your level 3, we'll be good. I really should have a smash art on Z, because we're getting so far into this combo, but never actually doing it. It's okay, though. Fusion combo time!
Blade combo, third stage. Awesome. Launch Electro Firestorm.
Akkos' third skill is Dead Zone, restoring HP every time an enemy is killed. It's outright useless in some fights, but can be kinda helpful in others. It just sort of depends. His level 3 special, Dark Judgment, is a physical 5-hit attack that comes out lightning fast, has a critical hit multiplier, pierce, and it restores HP when it connects. Pretty good attack, actually. I really wish I had a smash art on Zeke right now, because Tora just isn't going for it a lot of the time. We got wave 3 coming out. I don't even know if I have a water blade. This might have been a bad route to go. Tora's got a lot of enemies around him, so let's switch over to targeting them. Oh, we got a Bell's ass. Or Bellgas, not Bell's ass. I like misspeaking, it's fun. Akkos? Just killed it outright that quickly. These enemies don't have a lot of health. They're more ankle biters than anything else, where they just do so much damage when added up in a large group. Good one. Oh, we got break.
That had to smart.
Some topple art on Zeke as well. I have not pointed that out, but you can definitely see it. Standing ovulation, ovation, gives him a party heal on attack, and then careful swing is an aggro down AoE attack. He's got good stuff in the way of arts. I like him. As long as the recharges may be, I certainly can't say that the effects are the problem. Level 4!
Population, your best!
Nice reaction!
At least he shoots the bow once, so it's kinda cool. You bother me so much. You kill me. You might even literally kill me here in a minute. Heal party on attack, please. Good. I'm not going to be able to finish this without activating Numa, so let's do it. The answer is obvious! Apply the most painful electrolysis of your life! Don't lie, you'd like her to give you electrolysis. I don't even know what that means. Making it sound kinky, but I don't actually know that it is. Let's go for Cosmos. Rex has already got us with a photon almost. Did that not count? Okay. I mean, it's fine if you're gonna take a little longer. I got Gamma Ray. Rex is taking a fair bit of damage with Numa even. This shows just what a challenging fight some of these can be. One of us will get Supernova and then we can chain attack. Probably not gonna kill. This fight just goes on forever and ever, and it takes even longer if you've got the, you don't have the buffs from New Game Plus. It's quite painful. Good one.
Supernova topple.
Sure hope I didn't activate Numa too prematurely, because you only get it once per fight, even with multiple waves. Tell us?
What can I do for you?
You ready for this, Tora?
Tora right here.
I could break 2 orbs in one go if I go for Poppy Alpha. So we'll do that.
Here we go.
Magnificent.
Good, AoE.
Rex, leave it
Go for it! Don't mind if I do.
Nova! Burst. I got it wrong.
Magnificent.
Well, we didn't. Oh, I got the damage cap on the counter. Awesome. First time we pulled that off. Gonna bring out Akkos. Heal the party on attack, please. Rex is almost dead. He is dead. This is bad.
Challenge was failure.
I'm gonna not retry that challenge. I'll take the rewards that I got and take Akkos' skills to make it easier next time. I got 1 chest for that. Jeez, I felt like I was playing great.
Get better rewards too.
That's chain attacks for you. Sometimes you use them just ever so slightly too early, and it just isn't enough.
Ha! You should have done what I said.
Oh, good line for when you lose. He looks badass there. Wow, we are kicking his ass. Kos. Get it? I thought it was kind of funny a little bit, I guess. Anyway, despite my disappointments, Akkos does great damage. He outright uses enemies' defense against them, has self-healing when enemies die or when using certain arts, and his specials restore health to the whole party relative to his damage. He can special spam when things get too rough, thanks to having an ability for that too. This is yet another course of passive healing that doesn't require thinking about dedicated healing arts. I've already been over all his weak points, and frankly, I think they're quite peanuts. This guy is good. I think the saying, the bigger they are, the harder they fall, sums up Akkos well. In a sense, the tougher the enemy is, the easier it is to bring them down, with him flipping their defense into negative numbers. 5 orbs this time. Let's hope our chances fare better. Might get a full burst. He just became enraged a little bit ago. I hope it'll be enough. Oh no, 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 this is not how early I wanted a full burst! That's not gonna do that much! Can she do this in the standard game? Because you don't have access to that level 4. Did she do her level 3 instead, maybe? I'm not really sure. Oh god, we just barely didn't do it. That was less damage than last time. I'm just gonna heal, 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 and oh no, no, no! Not like this! No! Get away from me! Jesus! Heal, heal, heal! Come on, go, go, go! Heal, 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 heal! Go, 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 go! Yes, 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 yes! Supernova, go! We might get another chain attack yet. Mithra is shivering in fear. Okay, okay, okay. Chain attack time. We got 2 orbs, or 1 orb? 1 orb, 1 orb.
Here comes Thunderbolt Seek.
Probably Cosmos.
Switching to plan B.
Or Cosmos, if you're into that.
You ready for
Kitty
this?
Pie just going all in on damage because I need to be safe. I did not want a full burster there. I wanted to do a little more damage before activating that.
Don't mind if I do.
As much as I'd like to work on Sever skills, I need to be safe. Because this guy's got so much health.
Not enough for ya? Astounding.
Level 2 will give Tora a slight heal. I used to always say I don't pay attention to special effects on non-story blades because it's way too complicated. Yet, here I am. I got it figured out. I got it memorized. We've won. Sever, you can have the final kill. You'll appreciate it way more than anyone else will in this party. Thank the architect.
Anyone else find Poppy's final form distracting? No? Just me?
Poppy does not understand, but Poppy feels very cool.
Rex is a growing boy after all at that age.
Well done, chaps.
Only 13 minutes. I've done this without New Game Plus before. The fight took me like 45 minutes.
Success of friends.
So that felt good to do it that quickly. Shulk, Fiora, there's something I have to give you. What is it? Look! All Rest the Link Ring. Some kind of funny looking ring. Strange it may look, yes, but it is extremely valuable. It called All Rest Link Ring, arch rare art treasure of Nopon Arcsage. If friends have this, friends can travel to worlds of Allrest. That's crazy. I never knew something like that even existed. The reason the tutorials are so bad is because Rex doesn't read them, and you're seeing the world through his eyes. It's all part of the deep lore. You could have given it to us a lot sooner, you know. I never thought friends could make it this far. That is reason. But friends showed something special that deserve very special reward. I guess that makes sense. Thank you, then. Come, friends, try on now. Whoa, this is incredible! I can see the portal that Rex and the others came through! And that means you'll be able to go back to Allrest with us! Nice one. However, there is special condition. Oh yeah? It is not bodies of Shulk and Fiora that will travel to Allrest. Only their spirits. Come again? How does that work? It like a ghost thing. Friends be on All Rest, but not actually exist there. In actuality, friends will remain right here. But we'll still be able to explore the world that Rex comes from? Very much so. Friends able to see, eat, fight, speak, can do most things just like normal. That sounds brilliant. Where do I sign? Yeah, I'm curious to experience that for myself. I'm very happy that friends happy. I, Nopon Arcsage, spend 1,000 years finding All Rest Link Ring, so please not to drop in toilet accidentally. Shulk, Rex, it seems maybe it'd be the quickest to just try for ourselves. Shall we get going? Yeah, I reckon you might be right. Let's go then. Poor Elma, not even in that cutscene. Congratulations! You can now bring Shulk and Fiora with you when you return to All Rest. I'm sure your new friends will enjoy wielding their newfound powers in this brave new world too. Akkos getting some well-deserved new skills. I'm getting some well-deserved Nopon Stone. Sunlight Ice 6 for some increased accuracy, some flawless Nopon Stone, and ooh, Magdalene 16 on Telos. What do we got?
The power
Of Akkos compels you. Uh-oh.
All who stand in my way shall receive no mercy.
I have to do 22 more chain attacks, and I have to jump 1,110 more times. Woohoo.
I feel sharper than ever.
So, it's a bit ironic. You need New Game Plus to get them into All Rest and not have it take a frickin' hour. But by then, you'll tear through everything and... Oh, wait, Elma can't come with us yet. Understood. I'll wait for you here then. Oh yeah, she needs a separate thing. I don't remember which one it is off the top of my head, but we'll do it eventually, I promise. Poor Elma, always getting the shaft. Alright, so yeah, so by the time you actually can get them into All Rest, it's kind of useless. Because you'll tear through everything in 4 seconds flat anyway. I can kill the super bosses, no problem without them. They're only really useful in the Land of Challenge now, which is pretty much the only thing that we can't rip through like tissue. It's more of a novelty than anything else by the time you actually get the ability to do it.
It'll be my pleasure.
There they are. Well, there one is. No, I want Fiora to have
We
you.
can do it!
And then Shulk can go on Morag.
It'll be my pleasure.
So, not the image that I want to end this on. As majestic as the Zekinator is, we can't handle him and that sunset together at once. Believe me, you'd implode. This looks pretty good. There's a ship out there somewhere. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 2, we will see some things that we can do with Shulk and Fiora that actually are exclusive to having them in All Rest, and carrying on with our journey into the Spirit Crucible Elpis and beyond. See you guys then!
When did it get so late?